Nebulon Night of Justice, Issue 1. We're doing a quick review of it. We're not going to get super duper spoilery with it, but
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff that is in this issue was in the World of Nebulon preview issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then so you can kind of draw your own conclusions with most of it, because we kind of got like a forward shot.
Yeah. This was sort of like had some stuff before and after what we saw in the World of Nebulon issue 0. World of Nebulon, almost if you want to say it, is almost like what that issue 0 is almost like what IDW did with the Godzilla New Heroes. Like, it gave you a little sample of all the different stories that you are going to get in this universe. So like World of Nebulon gave us the Nebula Night of Justice story in it, and we got quite a bit of info on Nebulon in that issue. The Jono is the host, so we get to see like the current day Jono in action, fighting some Garlex soldiers, helping some rebels out on the city streets, and then an explosion happens, and it kind of flashes back to what had happened in that World of Nebulon issue, where he's in the cave with Davis there, and there was some improvements on this. They for the first couple of pages, like the cave scenes in the issue 0 were a little darker. They lightened them up for this issue, so the colors,
they like reworked the colors a
the
bit,
details on the people like stand out a lot more. So that was a nice touch they did there. And then it did the same kind of thing when you got into the base, except in the issue 0 it cut off at when the doors opened and it revealed the crystal. And then here you kind of get to hear a little more of Jono and Davis's talk, and like you learn more of his like personality before he became Nebulon, and then we learn how he became Nebulon and how we lost Davis. They get kind of ambushed by Garlex soldiers, and then some other stuff happens from there. We find out that the being is the god of justice that makes Nebulon the Knight of Justice. So that's a little interesting thing there. But yeah, the art's really cool. We don't want to, we didn't give away everything, but we gave you quite a lot of it there.
Yeah, quite a lot of it. If you guys read the preview issue or you watched our review of it, you guys know a lot of it. And then, I'm interested to see, we were very, very fortunate enough to be sent a review copy of this prior
Yes.
to the Kickstarter coming out. I wonder if we're going to get a glimpse of any of the other series, like perhaps like covers for their issues or a preview of like, hey, like this is what's coming up. This is the schedule.
Yeah, I'm kind of
like
curious. That. Yeah, that would be a pretty cool thing. Because I really like the Mossera. There was pretty much, I liked all the stories in the World of Nebulon. And I was saying a little earlier, it almost like the universe almost reminds me a pinch similar to like the Kai-sei universe that's going on, and they started doing it first. We have like these.
Yeah, Nebulon was last May.
Yeah,
it came out.
Yeah, I think it was last year. It's been a year. So we have sort of like a post-apocalyptic like wastelandish area out there, and part of the region. It's this though. Earth was invaded by the Garlic, which are the alien race, but we also have like humans that could turn into kaiju. So we have the kaiju, and that did it before Godzilla escaped the dead zone, which we're about to review on this episode later. But there's some similarities there, which I find really cool. There's almost like a little team.
It's like they had the finger on the pulse.
Yeah.
Of we're gonna do this big kaiju world. But yeah, I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
Because the end of this issue. Well, no, not the end of this issue. The first pages of this issue were kind of similar to the first issues, I believe, of Project K, if I'm believing.
Yes.
Where Nebulon's coming in. But it was different because he was stopping invaders versus trying to intervene in a kaiju fight.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I wonder if the timelines are like almost matched up. Like maybe this was slightly prior to him coming across the kaiju team.
Yeah.
The Project K team. So I was like, I really wonder like, where's this landing? Like what's coming up next? This is from last year, hopefully after this campaign, maybe they can do 2 issues a year.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, like
we'll see what happens next year. We know everyone's always busy and these are side projects.
Yeah.
But, you read these things and you're like, oh man, I wonder what happens next.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's just like there's really like a whole universe, like a whole palette of stories to be told. And this Nebulon's really cool. This is the Sentai Sentai Kamen Rider hero of the series. I'm kind of curious what other gadgets he's got up his sleeve. We know he's great with the sword and can really mess up a kaiju. But you have the prints right back here of him charging the kaiju man right there, which is really cool. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really wishing the team, James Santana and Hunter Van Lierop, are the writers, and Gaspar Flores on the art and letters, and Jack Lenihan on the colors. I'm wishing him great luck on this campaign. I think it's going to be a hit. I think it's going to be a wonderful campaign, and everyone should jump in on it. I mean, we got to keep these indie kaiju comics and Sentai Toku stories going out there. I mean, we've been starving for it, and now we finally have it, and it's got so much promise here. It really does. And
I'm excited about it. Can't wait for the campaign to start.
These characters, I already feel invested in them. I want to know more about Jono. I want to see where he's going. Really cool universe already.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So definitely be sure to pick that up on Kickstarter starting September 1st. This is Nebulon, the Knight of Justice. Do not miss it, guys.